going to be launching a tasty pastry. It's a low-carb Pop-Tart. It's got 3 to 4 grams of net carbs, and we love this show. This is our best place to be in LA.
Welcome back to Legendary Foods Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Wednesday, August 31st, 2022. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Again, we're back and better than ever with another brand new edition of Recap Wednesday, where we're starting things off today with the other side of the Pacific at the Tokyo Pro, where we had plenty of primetime action going on in men's physique and bikini, which is where we're going to start. In the bikini division, we saw Eureka Shagamoto continue to ride her hot streak as she finally sealed the deal with her first win of the season after putting together top 3 finishes in her last 3 outings. Second place went to Elizaveta Schmuckler, who was fantastic in her season debut here. And rounding out the top 3, we had Asaka Kimura. In the men's physique division, the big headlines came from your winner, Shun Kaneko, who captured the first win of his pro career with a rock-solid effort. The runner-up spot went to the supremely conditioned Edward Kato, and finishing in the top 3 for the first time in his career, we had Tomohito Koike. Bring it back stateside now and head out to Las Vegas, where we had a good old-fashioned shootout in the wellness division at this year's Sin City. Bringing home top honors here, we had Sin City's own Bruna Suradic, who looks like someone we might be hearing a lot about later this year. The runner-up spot went to Karen Brandeo, who's getting closer and closer to joining her better half on the Olympia stage in December, while Frida Paulson brought home the 3rd place trophy here in her season debut, and she did enough to gain the edge over 4th place finisher Michelle Abato. And rounding out a very strong top 5 group with another strong performance, we had Renee Harshey. Next up, we have some primetime action in the bikini division again, coming your way from the first annual Carolina Excalibur Pro, where the big headline comes from your winner, Jordan Brannon, who was absolutely lights out on her way to collecting the first win of her pro career. The runner-up spot went to Jody Junker, who's finished in the top 5 or better in 3 consecutive weekends now. 3rd place went to the red-hot Ivana Eskander, who's also been on a tear of her own recently. 4th place went to the perennial Olympia threat Alicia Fashion, and rounding out a really deep top 5 group here, we had Nicole Gugia. And our last update from the weekend comes from you courtesy of former Classic Physique Olympia champ Breon Ansley, who hit the stage looking extra thick as the featured guest poser at last weekend's NPC Alabama State. I'm sure that Breon's probably been bigger on a scale in the past, and to be honest, we're not entirely sure what his weight is right now. But this version of Breon, 15 or 16 weeks out from the Olympia, definitely feels like it's a little bit bigger and thicker than what we've seen from him over the past 2 seasons. But to his credit, he has gone on the record to say that he was planning to bring in a different look for his final trip to the Classic Physique Olympia stage. So you can only assume that coming in bigger is part of his strategy. If this really is his last time competing in this division, then he might as well load up on the nukes and let loose, because at this point, he's essentially playing with house money. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.